November 15th, 2023. The other question, I think I just mentioned it passing, and obviously, as I covered Nancy Dahlstrom running for this U.S. Congress race and sort of conflict of interest type issues, and I asked the question, is there a actual legal rule, quote unquote, resign to run? In some places there is. It looks like in Alaska there isn't. Obviously, an ethics complaint could get filed against her for using the state resources. Like I said, even if it's an indirect usage of those state resources from her lieutenant governor position, as she proceeds with her campaign for this national, U.S. Congress seat against the Democratic incumbent, Mary Peltola. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So, should there be that legislation passed in the state of Alaska, what do you guys think? We've got our state representatives. I think that there is, a good reason why that legislation is passed in other places, and it very well, this particular incident and case study as Nancy Dahlstrom proceeds with her campaign for U.S. Congress, as she simultaneously attempts to hold her lieutenant governor position and is literally going to be using state staff and state resources, office space, even if it's an indirect usage, even if she claims she's not doing it. We all know while you're sitting in your office at work for one job, and maybe you're doing a real estate job on the side or something like that, you're checking your socials and you're responding to emails. Inevitably, on the clock is her lieutenant governor position. She is going to be doing work and energy and effort for this national campaign race against Mary Peltola. It's an ethical issue. You know what I mean? It's a issue where we're paying her to do a lieutenant governor job. We're not paying for her to run against Mary and Nick in the U.S. Congress race. So should there be the legislation passed at the state level, this is in Alaska, proceeding forward, and even it could be passed before she gets to finish this race against Mary Peltola, so that if it went into in effect this spring, I don't know, maybe that would work, maybe they wouldn't, but which would force her to resign from her lieutenant governor position, because the legislation would be in effect if our state lawmakers got on this. They should get on this, in my opinion. She is 100% should not be running from the lieutenant governor position for U.S.